Hey friends, and welcome back to my top 5 in 5 quick lists for your tea break fix. My top 5 list in the time that it takes to make a great British cup of tea, 5 minutes or less. And in this episode we deal with iconic SG guitars. My first guitar in at number 5 is the one that I know many of you will not be aware of. It belongs to one of the UK's most unsung guitar heroes, Peter Ollie Halsall. The Southport-born Southpaw may be best known for his work and influence on Alan Holdsworth and with the band the Rutles. He was arguably the first shred guitar player. Of his many, it's always his white 1967 Type 2 Gibson SG Custom blue Traff, fart backwards, that I always think of when considering SG guitars. Originally exchanged in Selmer's and Charing Cross Road for a white telecaster, the SG was a 3 humbucker guitar with a vibrola trem unit. I believe it may now be in the collection owned by my buddy Armand Serra. The guitar at number 4 is a recent addition to the list of SGs that come direct to my mind, and it is of course for good reason, as it's one that I myself own, the Phil X Framus XG guitar. This is a beast of a guitar with the stock model designed for my buddy and Bon Jovi guitarist Phil X. Having met Phil at Guitcon in 2018 and played the metallic olive custom shop master-built XG signature guitar, I just had to buy it. The guitar has just one Phil X model Arcane USA built humbucker, which is switched to work also in parallel and series. The guitar is a beast, and Phil is quickly turning it into an icon while touring with Bon Jovi and his band the Rutles. At number 3, the Baby Snakes SG was Frank Zappa's main guitar for the latter part of the 70s. The guitar is not actually a Gibson, but rather a creation of a guy in Phoenix who made his way backstage and sold the guitar to Zappa for $500. Though its feel is a lot like that of a Gibson SG, closer inspection reveals such non-Gibson details as a 23rd fret, some nifty inlays and ornamental woodwork. Luthier and electronics maker Rex Bogue, the man who Zappa also tasked to bring Hendrix's charred Miami Pop Festival Strat back to life, added various delights to this guitar, such as phase switches and an onboard preamp. Bogue sadly passed away in 1996. Just off the top spot at number 2 with our second lefty of the list is Tony Iommi's Old Boy SG, which was built by John Diggins, master builder John Birch's apprentice. It was built on John's kitchen table very quickly. The transparent black-purple finish wasn't allowed to cure properly, and when the guitar was left in a hot trunk, the finish peeled off. It has similar specs to the John Birch model, but has custom-built pickups, which are very high output and are the backbone of Tony's sound. These pickups were the basis for the Gibson Tony Iommi humbucker. It was Tony's main guitar from Born Again onwards, though it has now been retired from live use and he uses a copy. Honourable mentions must go to Sister Rosetta Tharpe with her white 3 pickup model and the 3 killer SGs of Woodstock as played by Jerry Garcia of the Grateful Dead, Carlos Santana and of course Pete Townshend of The Who. Angus MacKinnon Young was born on the 31st of March 1955 in Glasgow, Scotland. He's best known as co-founder, lead guitarist and songwriter of the Australian hard rock band AC/DC. It goes without question that he has completely dominated and defined the Gibson SG guitar shape and brand over the 40 plus years that he's been playing them. The first one he ever bought was an early 70s model with the Lyre Maestro tremolo and 2 PAFs. Over the years he's probably gone through close to 100 different SG guitars, and finally in 2000 Gibson released a signature Angus Young model, which he nowadays uses himself. So there's my list. Are there any I've missed that you'd like to put on your list? Perhaps Robbie Krieger of The Doors, Derek Trucks of the Allman Brothers Band, or perhaps Frank Marino of Mahogany Rush? Let me know in the comments down below. So there's my list. Did I miss any that you would have put on the list? What did you think of my top 5? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, I really look forward to reading them, and I'll be back soon with another list and more great content. In the meantime, as always, you take good care.